You are listening to EPT 100 Days, a podcast I developed for you to easily access targeted forgiveness and affirmation statements. I'm Sherry Hamilton, holistic emotional therapist at EPT Works Huntsville. EPT is short for Emotional Polarity Technique, an innovative, holistic emotional therapy that will change your life for good. 100 Days of EPT, Day 96. I experience expansion of peace and calm. Think and speak aloud. I experience expansion of peace and calm. Having an experience of more peace and calm in your life may be a far-off dream for you. With this podcast, you are going to begin changing your belief and your experience of peace and calm in your life. Becoming aware of your needs for more peace and calm and making room for that to happen is a good thing for you and the people closest to you. It is possible and within your power to experience expansion of peace and calm in your life. While thinking, I experience expansion of peace and calm. Place one hand over your heart and one hand over your forehead. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Repeat, taking 2 more deep breaths in and out. Remove your hand from your forehead. Hold one hand over your heart with your thumb under one collarbone and your forefingers under the other collarbone. Gently rub spots below collarbones while speaking the following statements. Take a deep breath in and out after you speak aloud each statement. I forgive myself for being aware of my need to experience expansion of peace and calm. I forgive myself for blaming others for my lack of peace and calm. I forgive myself for creating experiences in my life to maintain my lack of peace and calm. I forgive myself for using my lack of peace and calm to justify my own powerlessness. I forgive myself for believing I don't have the power to experience expansion of peace and calm. I forgive myself for believing that it is impossible for me to experience expansion of peace and calm. I forgive myself for believing that the expansion of peace and calm only belongs to others, not to me. I forgive myself for believing that it isn't safe for me or for others for me to experience expansion of peace and calm. I forgive others for limiting my peace and calm. I forgive others for using me as their false source of peace and calm. I forgive others for failing to train me when I was young with peaceful and calm discipline. I give others permission to forgive me for blaming them for my lack of attention to experiencing expansion of peace and calm. I give others permission to forgive me for choosing to take responsibility over my creative attention to experiencing expansion of peace and calm. I forgive myself for every time I have used someone to claim peace and calm from. I forgive myself for what I have not known about creating my own resource and experience of expansion, of peace and calm. I forgive myself for seeking my peace and calm through a false source. I forgive myself for believing peace and calm isn't possible for me. I forgive myself for believing there are some things that can never heal. I forgive myself for believing someone has to change before I will feel expanded peace and calm. I forgive myself for holding on to a life that doesn't exist, for maintaining upset within me. I forgive myself for holding on to the way I hoped it would be in place of the way it is. I forgive myself for resisting the way my life is now. I accept the hurt in my life that has taken time, energy, and attention away from my experience of expansion, of peace and calm. I accept the happiness in my life. I accept the freedom I have now to expand my experience of peace and calm. I accept the resistance I feel to my awareness of my experience of expansion, of peace and calm. I accept the anger I feel to my experience of peace and calm. I accept the sadness I feel to my experience of peace and calm. I increase my level of acceptance to my resistance to letting go of all my unexpressed anger I feel with my experience of peace and calm. I increase my level of acceptance to my resistance to my acceptance of the sadness I feel with my experience of peace and calm. Even though I have experienced difficulty, I still love and accept myself and this. Even though my experiences have taken away my attention from peace and calm, I still love and accept myself, feeling safe in a calm love relationship now. Even though I have been humiliated, I am still lovable and safe in peaceful and calm love relationships. Even though I have failed at experiencing peace and calm, and I have been ashamed, I still love and accept myself now. Even though I hurt someone I love, and I have been guilty of disturbing peace and calm, I am now responsible for loving others. Even though I'm not perfect at creating peace and calm, I am now responsible to do my best for those I love. I say yes to my difficult experiences, and I call it up and release it to divine love and gratitude. I say yes to my shame, guilt, and humiliation, and I call it up and release it from my body, mind, and spirit. I say yes to my anger and grief, and I call it up and release it to God's love and mercy. In the space where I have stored my unresolved and difficult experiences, I now open up massive space for peace and calm experience in my life now. I forgive myself for believing there was something I did that caused this lack of peace and calm to happen to me. I forgive myself for believing there was something I could have done to prevent this difficulty from happening to me. I forgive myself for blaming myself for what happened. I forgive myself for believing I must continue to spend energy and attention on my past difficulty to keep me from having an experience of peace and calm now. Without this pattern of maintaining lack of peace and calm, I am free to let it go and to choose a new response of forgiveness toward myself and others. I am free to love myself more fully for who I am. I'm free to love others more fully for who they are. Without this pattern of maintaining lack of peace and calm, I am free to be safe experiencing expansion of peace and calm in my life now. I'm free to be loved as I experience expansion of peace and calm in my life now. I'm free to have abundance and prosperity as I experience expansion of peace and calm now. I'm free to be healed from difficult memory cycles that no longer serve me. I'm free to be at peace. I'm free to experience peace and calm as I give more love to others and to myself. I'm free to be happy, experiencing expansion of peace and calm in my life. I'm free to be joyful, experiencing expansion of peace and calm in my life. I'm free to accept my life the way it is, experiencing expansion of peace and calm. I'm free to create something brand new in my life, experiencing expansion of peace and calm. I'm free to heal my relationships with experiencing expansion of peace and calm. Without this pattern of maintaining lack of peace and calm, I am free to show up for myself and others with expansion of peace and calm. I'm free to feel worthy of love, experiencing expansion of peace and calm in my life. I give myself permission to feel happy and free when I am loved, experiencing expansion of peace and calm. I give myself permission to feel safe and secure, experiencing expansion of peace and calm when I am loved. I give myself permission to feel confident and safe, experiencing expansion of peace and calm when I'm successful. I give myself permission to feel great, experiencing expansion of peace and calm when fantastic new experiences happen in my life. I choose to let go of the pain and to love myself more fully, experiencing expansion of peace and calm. I choose to be happy, experiencing expansion of peace and calm. I choose to love myself, experiencing expansion of peace and calm. I choose to let go of the anger and to respond in love, experiencing expansion of peace and calm. I choose to be financially secure, experiencing expansion of peace and calm. May you be blessed with honesty and humility in your own beautifully complex and purposeful life. May you easily let go of fantasy extremes and substitutes that can never satisfy or create an authentic, connected experience for you. May you know and experience who you are with kindness, compassion, and creativity. May you proceed in life with care and value, goodness and gratitude toward yourself and others, and may you experience true transformation in living well in newness of life.